The Basques were among the first nations to settle in Europe. Now the nation lives both in Spain, where it has autonomy, and in France. While the origin of these people remains a mystery.
This is Orson Welles behind the camera. A camera focused for this program on a fairly out-of-the-way and little-known corner of Europe. The land of the Basques. We placed this camera directly on an international border. Over on that side is the ancient kingdom of Navarre, and there, where the low Pyrenees start ambling down to the sea, is France. It's still pretty heavily guarded up here, and for quite a time after the war in Spain, this border was closed, tight, a sort of miniature iron curtain. At least that was the theory. But in war or peace, old times are new to the people who actually live up here. This border has always been more of a theory than a fact. A theory of the French and Spanish governments, whose vigilant customs officers patrol it. No, the people who live here are neither French nor Spanish. They're Basques. And the rise and fall of other republics, other kingdoms, has never made them forget it, that they're Basques. And that Basques are what Basques are. Well, what is a Basque? All we know for sure is what a Basque is not. Besides not being French or Spanish, a Basque is not Mediterranean, Alpine, Magyar, Celtic, Germanic, Semitic, nor Scandinavian. He isn't even Aryan. Nobody knows who his ancestors were. According to him, Adam and Eve were pure Basque. And it's true that his position's something like the Red Indians in America. He's an aboriginal. He was in Europe before the other Europeans came along. To this day, he speaks his own weird language, a tongue no expert has ever been able to trace.
The Basque Homeland and Freedom. This is the full name of the organization which the whole world knows as ETA. Since the 1960s, they've been terrorizing the Basque Country and other regions in Spain. More than 800 people have been killed so far for the freedom of the so-called Greater Basque Country, which, according to separatists, should include the Basque autonomy and the province of Navarre in Spain, as well as a part of southwest France. That's the area where the Basques traditionally live.
In the ancient Basque language, ETA stands for Basque Homeland and Liberty. ETA wants Basque independence for 4 provinces in northern Spain and 3 departments in southwest France. ETA started its bloody campaign 50 years ago, during the dictatorship of Francisco Franco, who suppressed the Basques. But the violence continued even after Franco died in 1975 and Spain returned to democracy. Even after the Basques got their own regional parliament, police force, and broad home rule powers.
In recent years, ETA has been losing its popularity within the Basque Country. Despite that, many young nationalists view the organization as an example for their romantic struggle for independence. People in black caps consider 4 regions in Spain and 3 more in France as one Greater Basque Country. Madrid and Paris don't share their stance and resist it. And the final round of this struggle is still nowhere in sight.